Bitching is a natural thing. Holding it won't just complain. Bitching makes you feel so good. Welcome to the neighborhood. Just say my name. Good morning. I'm
Hello.
Bitching.
Or good evening, depends on when you're watching.
Welcome to the
Our
comedy
show.
video blog called I Don't Care What You Think,
and
I'm
I Am
Bitching. Now, for you newcomers, this is a comedy show, so don't get all freaked out. Start thinking that we're preaching. Well, I'm preaching, but in my own way. But don't start freaking out, all right? This is just a comedy show. We're going to talk about what we want to talk about, and I don't care if you don't like it. So shut the hell up.
Because we're bitching anyway. But we're giving you some good stuff. Today we're talking about the media.
What about the media? Let's talk about the media. Like the media. I remember when I heard that word, the media. What the hell is multimedia? You remember? I remember
Multiple medias.
I heard that media, the multimedia. And I was like saying, it was like some magic word, like Shazam. The multimedia. See that? Voila, the multimedia. The multimedia is right here in front of your door. So
Didn't you hate it when you were young and you tried to record something from the radio and then all of a sudden this guy is blah 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 through the song and the song wasn't even finished and the last part was the most romantic part or the most nice part. So on all my tapes I have this guy talking at the end of or even in the beginning.
no, how about the guy? How about the guy singing?
Oh yeah.
You know what? I stopped listening. Well, you know what? I used to like those radio stations, but when I grew up, they had the radio station where you play 5 songs, and then the guy brings in he says something, but then all of a sudden,
Without talking.
But you know, but now DJs or disc jockeys, what do you want to call them? What I call them, knuckleheads. The knuckleheads who are on the microphones, who's supposed to be playing records, are now thinking that they're some sort of icons. No, they think that they're some. They think that we come to their show to hear them. No, we actually listen to your show to hear music, but instead
interesting topics.
But instead, we hear your big mouth. So I mean, listen. If this was a radio show, I wouldn't be talking. I was saying, this is Curtis. This is Curtis Darby on Cool Jam 101. Now we're gonna listen to a little People Bryson.
Klaar. And then you get some music.
Jam. Let me see.
He used to do this before.
What?
When you were young.
Yeah, I did
Tell
this.
about that.
No, I'm not telling you. But you know,
he didn't record all this stuff.
the thing with the media is that now there is no. This is what I don't like about the media now. There is no restraint. You know, you remember the news. I remember with the news. The news used to come on, and the guy would report the situation.
Yeah.
He says there was a fire on 59th Street. Two members of the family was killed. One child was saved. The fireman ran in and rescued him, and now is resting in the hospital in intensive care. We're still trying to find out how the fire started. This is This is what you get now on the news. Yeah, damn house caught on fire. They must have been smoking crack in there. Look at it. Oh, the curtains was on fire. The parents were dead. You know, the parents were in the basement somewhere. And where was the kid? I don't know where the kids. The fireman went in there.
The parents leave the kid.
Yeah, the parents ran in. Somebody ran in there. The neighbor ran in there, grabbed the kids out. No, it wasn't. The fireman ran in there. He probably smoking crack with him too. Pulled out the child, took him to the hospital. Now the child is homeless, in the hospital, and got no parents. And his name is Jesse Moore.
Well, it's more lively, but
yeah, but this is the news now. I said, where is the objective perspective? You know, and this is what we don't need. Most people who are on the media, somewhere there's a class going on called "Get on People's Nerve" 101. So it means that.
And where's also the positive news that we had before? Like, oh, that woman got a baby, or they just da 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 da.
Or James just won an award for spelling bee. Well, that was like in 1902.
Yeah, now it's only misery in the newspapers or on the internet of the newspapers.
But they say this is what we want. And
I don't know. I don't know if this is what we want.
I think it is what we want. I mean, it's not what I want. No, it's what
I don't have a newspaper anymore.
I keep telling you to look at YouTube. You need to look at YouTube and see what is getting the numbers.
Yeah.
And as long as the news stations and the radio station get the numbers that they get from you idiots who like this kind of stuff, there will nothing be. You know, the nice part about it is sooner or later you will become a victim of your own stupidity. Because eventually one day you're going to be on the news and you're going to get reported not in the way or in the light that you want to. Or you're going to get captured on video doing something stupid, and then it's going to be on YouTube, and you're going to be the laughing stuff. I seen this thing on YouTube. There was a guy, and this is really interesting, to how people will do anything to get their little 15 minutes. He was a martial artist, and he was auditioning for a movie, and what he did is that he knocked himself out. He had nunchucks, and he knocked himself out, and so now he actually made a movie called The Knocked Out Karate Guy.
So he took it into his own benefit. That's smart.
But I like that. He's running around now, like 10 years later, still doing interviews. Like, I just how stupid is that? That's like me breaking my arm and like saying, hey, I'm the broken arm guy. Because I caught it on television. Jesus. And all right, I think he got work behind it. But he actually did a movie called what it was called, the Afro Knocked Out something.
And also when we're on the news, then always we're famous, right?
Yeah. Okay, we have to take this call.
One of the viewers.
Yeah, one of the
viewers. We'll see you soon.
Okay, bye. What am I going to say? What am I going to do? I don't know. I gave up I worked in psychology and I quit. I don't deal with crazy people anymore. Okay, that's it.